I spoke with Columbia School Superintendent Chris Belcher this afternoon. He said the school board had already begun upgrading the school security detail. Retrofitting an older school like this one requires rewiring, interior construction, and the installation of all new energy-efficient windows throughout the entire school. Since 1984, the cost of obtaining a standard Missouri driver's license and vehicle registration fee in Missouri has not gone up. Increasing these fees could bring in an extra $275 million of revenue. The trial for Shelley Richter resumes today at 9 a.m. here at Cole County Courthouse. The prosecution made their case yesterday in the first day of trial. They say an Illinois teenager is throwing his hat into the political ring.
Zachary Hiller is a senior at Ziegler-Royalton High School, and now he wants to sit on the school board. Arnold Wyrick has the story.
Thanks, Lauren. Rutgers University announced Wednesday that head basketball coach Mike Rice has been fired. The decision comes after a video surfaced of Rice throwing basketballs at players during practice. In the tape, aired on ESPN, Rice can be seen confronting players and throwing balls at them. In a statement, the athletics director and university president say they disciplined Rice when they first discovered the video last fall. But after reviewing the tape himself, university president Robert Barchi says the coach cannot continue to serve effectively in a position that demands the highest levels of leadership, responsibility, and public accountability.
All right, Eric, thank you. While it may not feel like spring outside, it certainly has sprung, and that means pothole season.
And harsh winter can be pretty rough on the roads. KOMU 8's Lauren Richardson has the updates on roads in Columbia. Lauren? Tough new gun legislation is signed into law in Colorado, just as one of the state's top officials is gunned down at his home. An emotional moment in Colorado as the governor signed into law some of the nation's toughest restrictions on guns. The controversial gun legislation comes just 8 months after the mass shooting at the Aurora movie theater. The new measures will limit ammunition and require gun buyers to pay for background checks. Also in Colorado, a top member of the governor's cabinet was shot. Tom Clements, a Department of Corrections officer, was gunned down at his doorstep. Now a manhunt is underway for the suspect. Police are using search dogs and going house to house in an all-out effort to gather information. Authorities say they don't have a motive for the killing. It's a procedure that's sure to raise an eyebrow or two, literally. NBC's Barbara Morris Silva has the story. Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Carlie McGuire. Here's a look at your morning headlines. Columbia Transit is preparing to shut down a handful of popular bus routes ahead of MU's upcoming winter break. Starting Friday, the Tiger Line shuttles and both black and gold routes will postpone service. The 107 Fast Cat Express will run on an abbreviated schedule. The routes will resume their normal schedule on January 22nd. And a Columbia Elementary School principal is retiring after her sister-in-law scored a huge win in a recent Powerball drawing. Chris Matthews is principal of Grant Elementary School, and her husband is brother of Cindy Hill, who along with husband Mark Hill won half of the record $588 million Powerball jackpot on November 28th.